Welcome to a series of educational programs on Big Strategy. Big Strategy is a body of work that has already had influence on politics and science. Since its inception in the early 1990s, the many findings have filtered out to the public domain. However, this is the first time that we're bringing the findings into this series. It's a vast body of work. It is complex, but its complexity doesn't necessarily lie in its vastness alone, but in the scope and effectiveness of what this can do, what this can actually accomplish in the world if it's instigated correctly. It can produce multiples of economic, social, as well as environmental benefits. It's a very specific branch of science. It's a hybrid of science, as it is made up of various fields of knowledge.
Big Strategy, it's always been broken down into increments and sent out in that way. It's never, the whole insight of the model has never been put together in one place. Sometimes when we look at ideas, we look at them from how we are rather than from how they are. So, sometimes we will find a concept that's given to us and we will have our own set of thoughts, ideas, perspectives that alter the way that those things are looked at. If we sit in a group and we have ideas presented, then we have a more intelligent process going on, potentially, in terms of understanding that idea and understanding that work. But we only have that as a more intelligent process if the original innovators are actually there as well, because they can answer and they can understand and they can explain the perspectives that come up. That then gives the group the chance to sit down and analyse that and then to come back and say, well, we disagree with you because of this reason and that reason. That then enables the person to give their own counter argument to that. So that way we move forward faster. And speed and efficiency are essential in terms of looking at how we can maximise our potential and creative ability to overcome these issues. On this board, the word creativity is spelt incorrectly. That will stick in somebody's mind more than other words here. We search for differences. We search for differences in order to understand our own position. And that's important, because if we look at things only from our own set of beliefs, values and ideas, we don't see other sides. And it has been said actually that the best way in order to run your business more efficiently, for instance, or run your organisation more effectively, is to sometimes take a little bit of time to go and study a completely unrelated field. You know what you think, and by stepping outside of what you think in order to see how other people think, or how other systems operate or other systems work, you can only gain benefits. You can only generate advantages. So it's all about being able to look different places and being able to take and utilise different information. But to bring that together in the most efficient, most effective way, quite often requires the people that have created that body of information and knowledge in the first place. Now, group thinking can, in certain circumstances, not be effective if each group member is looking to the other when something is presented. If they use what's termed speciation, i.e. looking at the way that they operate as a group within their own parameters, sometimes they will miss the creative potential of an idea. Or they'll get a little bit of it when they could have got a whole lot. So it's always important to have the door open to at least discuss and debate and be able to have ideas presented. Exploring and understanding the scope and the potential of this work can save everybody time, effort, energy, money, get more effective results and help propel us towards a greener economy. If you have a group made up of whole people that are thinking in their own independent ways and then presenting their concepts to the group, then those ideas get more effective results. How can those ideas be worked on and improved upon? For maximising creativity, be open and welcoming to an input from other different organisations and individuals. We have looked at and studied for many years how can we maximise the creative potential of everybody, potentially, within a framework in order to benefit the fastest results, in order to focus the collective in a way that is helpful to everybody. And that brings us right back to Big Strategy.